In tonight's Food for Thought, a Lubbock restaurant is back open after it was forced to temporarily close following its latest health inspection. But it wasn't because of the number of violations. It was something else.
Cricket's Draft House at 2412 Broadway had 26 violations, but it was one violation in particular that forced a temporary closure. The water at the facility was not hot enough. This prevents proper hand washing, could lead to improperly cleaned plates or sanitation concerns. Here's a look at their priority violations. Brisket was above the safe cold temperature of 41 degrees. Beans, Canadian bacon, and milk did not have a date mark. Dirty knives were with clean ones. Food containers were dirty. The dishwasher was not sanitizing. There were no test strips for the sanitizing solution. Spray bottles were on the hand sink. Hand sinks are for hand washing only to prevent cross-contamination. A can was heavily dented. This can cause botulism. A purple liquid was not labeled. Utensils had melted or cracked handles. They must be kept in good repair, and knife tips were broken. The water issue was quickly fixed, and they were allowed to reopen. The report shows most of the other violations were corrected at the time of the inspection. Fun Noodle Bar at 6816 Slide Road had 22 violations. Here's a look at their priority violations. Several cold foods were not 41 degrees or below, including cooked rice, eggs, and shrimp. Ribs were not at least 135 degrees. Cooked shrimp and pork belly were stored over uncovered edamame and carrots. Containers of yeast and bowls of spinach were stacked without a barrier. A can opener was dirty. The dishwash machine was not sanitizing. Bulk containers of flour were stored under bottles of soap and bleach on the dirty side of a 3-compartment sink. There was no backflow prevention device at a mop sink. A butcher knife was damaged. Shopping bags were used to store filling and uncut vegetables. The inspector notes, due to the number and the nature of the violations, management did not show proper food safety knowledge. The report shows most of the violations were corrected at the time of the inspection. Now to the good news. Here's a look at this week's top performers. Avos, Frio's Gourmet Pops 1 and 2, Mi Cocina, Kona Ice, and Nick's Treats.
You can see the full list of these violations on our website at kcbd.com.